Okay, this is a reading for Aquarius. It's your weekly love reading for the first week of November. We're going into Thanksgiving season, okay, so I've got a Native American kind of setup going on. I've got a gorgeous cinnamon chai candle. Smells so nice. I don't like berry kind of candles, they're too sharp for me, so I've got this like a spicy tea kind of one. Went for a gorgeous walk in Tarpley in Cheshire. Got hot chocolate that was pumpkin spiced, and they put whipped cream marshmallows on it, and then a gorgeous little pumpkin on the top. It was so cute. That's what happens when you go to really nice areas to have a walk and get you. And I got a bargain in the garden centre there. A twice reduced set of suitcases. They had all different colours, no one was buying them. And like normally you pay for £100, I got a large one for 45 quid. We love a bargain. We love a bargain. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aquarius's highest good. How is Aquarius feeling in this first week of November with regards to the one they're thinking of or dealing with or manifesting? Okay, so let's move. This is the Beltane Oracle deck. It's Seasons of the Witch Oracle. It's really nice and like African. I got my Blunt Truth deck. Really nice messages and colours and really good for clarifying. And I've got this is the Cirque Tarot deck. It's like very antiquities, but all of it is like very ritualistic. Okay, so that's what we're going for. You might hear some fireworks going off in the background because it's Guy Fawkes weekend this weekend. To, you know, we light fireworks in the UK to celebrate what do you say? There was the gunpowder plot in 1605. People plotted to blow up the Houses of Parliament, the UK House of Parliament, but it was foiled. I don't want to use the word foiled or intercepted. They managed to stop it. They realised someone wrote an anonymous letter and informed them of what was being schemed. So, yeah, there was a ruse. So anyway, we love bonfire night. Apparently, you know, they burnt Guy Fawkes on the bonfire and fireworks were sent off, you know, as like an anniversary of saving the Houses of Parliament. So I went to a fireworks setup last weekend in Nantwich. It was unbelievable. And we have like you know, sausages and buns and like candy floss. There's like fairground music, lights, lasers, pyrotechnics. It's very, very cool. Very cool. I love this time of year. Okay, 3 cards, please, Spirit, for how Aquarius is feeling. How is Aquarius feeling? Okay, so nostalgic over a soul connection. something that meant a lot to you, okay, and still does. Now the challenge is watching, trying to gather information, anticipating a tower moment and taking action. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to cause a tower, okay, to do with a connection that you would like to revive. See, with the tower, it's incredibly dramatic artwork. The tower is a major arcana. It's a significant pulling down of what is already in place. Totally, crumbling, on fire, people throwing themselves out, real turbulent emotions with the clouds, the storm clouds and the smoke and the water, the flames. It's total destruction. But what normally replaces the tower is something with much stronger foundations. So it's kind of done for the best. Now, sometimes we cause a tower. For example, if we choose to get a divorce, and the other person doesn't want a divorce, that is a tower moment. It's a major change. It's significant. Life will not be the same, okay? Now, sometimes another person causes a tower. So if somebody told us I want to get a divorce, and you're devastated, that's obviously a tower being made redundant, by work, and you're not expecting it, just out of the blue. That's a tower moment. It's very sudden and it's destructive, totally destructive. But the idea is something better will be constructed with firm foundations. Something more preferable will be put in its place, okay? So you can get made redundant, think the world's over, and then suddenly end up in a more higher paying job in a different company, and you're like, what just happened? So another thing that can happen is the universe, the divine, can cause a tower moment. If you're hesitating to kind of move forward, you'll be pushed forward, basically. But I think because you're watching, you're kind of like wanting to, the Two of Wands is taking, it's planning, it's choosing A or B, it's choosing a direction. The Three of Wands is taking action. So it's like you're watching and waiting for the moment to strike, and you want to go for what you want. And I think it's the revival of a very special connection. I think you're waiting for your moment. Let's get two more. The Three of Cups reversed. So the Three of Cups upright is community, celebrations, happiness, coming together. It can speak of third party connections because it's a three people. When it's reversed, you may be coming out of a third party scenario. Okay, so let's pull another card and see. The Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, see, that's withdrawing. Investment that you'd put in, you are withdrawing it, okay? It could be that you want to be focused, you know, just on the person who you were originally in a connection with before you invited a third person into the scenario behind your person's back. It could be, that you've separated from the new person to focus on your original person. It could be that you're withdrawing investment from the person you're in a union with to focus on the new person. Does that make sense? I don't know which one you're choosing. But the Six of Cups is, it's nostalgia, it's very established. But I think you're like, is it time? Is this the right time to cause the tower? So you're either leaving your spouse to go to a new person, or you're putting a new investment into your original person, and dropping the third party. Let's get 3. Okay. Your person, the one that's on your mind, has got the 8 of Cups, okay? They have made a decision to walk away from this connection. So I don't know if that's the new or the original person. With it being the 8 of Cups, it's someone walking away from a relationship, so I'd say it's the original person, like the spouse that you've cheated on. But I'll clarify. The King of Cups upright, the Empress reversed, and the 4 of Cups upright. Okay, so the King of Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, it's an empath, someone who is very loving. It's upright, so, you know, it's a good person, someone very caring, empathetic, manages their emotions incredibly well, very emotionally stable. The Empress is the card of Libra and Taurus. She is all 4 queens together. She's the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. She is like much higher status than the King of Cups. Somebody offered their cup and it was rejected, okay, between the King of Cups and the Empress. The Empress is reversed. The Empress has gone cold, okay. She is not open to offers from the King of Cups. And we see that with the walking away, you know, it's like if she's the third party, she's kind of resigned, you know, to the fact that this is done, you know, because you're interested in focusing on your spouse, not on the new, okay? So it's like they've kind of accepted it and they're walking away, you know, like kind of giving up, like hands up, you know, surrendered, white flag, you know, don't worry, I'm leaving, right, walking off under the cover of darkness. It's taken everything they've got to do that. You know, they can empathise completely that you are not available and it was unlikely that you were going to be, okay, for them. They've admitted defeat. That's what I'm intuitively reading. You might look at it and think, no, I know what that means, okay? If it's your spouse, then they're choosing to walk away, and it's the same thing. They're surrendering this, you know, to the universe and saying, like, no, I don't want your cup because I don't feel that there's a future here anymore. Let's get one more. Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, they're recovering from this. They're recovering from it. It was incredibly painful. It was extremely difficult to do it, but they're starting to heal from this, okay? Let's get 3 for the outcome. Spirit, what will be the outcome? Right, you've got your major arcana, the star, the card of Aquarius, card of healing and or wish fulfillment. It's in combination with the King of Wands reversed, the Moon reversed, the Ten of Cups reversed, 8 of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords reversed. Wow. You're losing your family. Someone's incredibly angry, okay, with you, Aquarius. Things have come to light. Secrets have been revealed. There's a very unhappy family dynamic now. A loss of communication, a loss of progress. Things have really declined, okay, and it's making you really restless. Two more, please. The Magician with Temperance. So somehow you feel like you have all 4 aces. You have all the tools to redress the balance. Now, Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. It's the major arcana for Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or it could be the Sagittarius that feels they have all 4 tools. I don't think you feel that you have all 4 tools. It's your person. They're feeling like they can make their own dreams come true, okay? I don't think that's you because you've lost your family. You're angry, you're burnt out. Look, there's the card for you, Aquarius. It could have been exposed, or all the secrets and lies have just caught up with you, and you know, it's got too much. You've not been yourself, trying to manage, you know, like another person, on the side, and like they're not happy, and then you got your spouse who's not happy, and it's created all this tension, secrets and lies. And meanwhile your person is feeling, they've got their major upright with the Magician, all 4 aces. So they're like feeling really powerful, and like they're going through an ascension. They can make their dreams a reality. Mental entrapment with the 8 of Swords, the Justice card, the 6 of Swords, liberating themselves from mental entrapment. I think you've lost the fight here. I think you dropped the ball with the new person, and I think you've lost the family scenario. And your person, your original person, is walking away. They feel powerful. They don't feel like they need you. And the new person's recovering from, this incredibly painful experience. Let's get messages and see if it makes sense. The 8 of Cups, separation, the ending of a relationship, walking away. I'm going to get help, I know I need to. So that's the new person walking away, I think. I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, they stopped kind of being warm with you. I see signs about you everywhere. You're too good for me, I don't deserve you, I need to have more fun. I have a lot of sexual thoughts about you. I'm going to give you an offer soon. I regret the choices I've made. I will see you sooner than I think. I want to date you. I'm undecided about us. Will you wait for me? I think these are like the swirling conversations that were exchanged between you and the Empress. Very scattered energy, undecided energy. Reeks of desperation, to sort of get clarity. Needing change, needing progress, not getting it. Leave me alone, please. Yeah, they blocked you. Swords is communication. The truth, facts, written or verbal communication. They blocked it. They released themselves from the anguish of all of this. Ten of Cups reversed. Let me take the lead. I'm at a crossroads. I'm choosing which path to take. So you got annoyed with feeling, rushed out of this, situation and withdrew. You felt rushed by the new person. The Sagittarius, your spouse. Have you moved on and worried? I think that's your energy, they've got all 4 aces, so they are incredibly powerful. And then we've got the moving on. Can you accept me as I am? We were on hold, but I'm coming back for you. I think that's your thoughts about this situation. But I just don't see like that working. Sometimes it does. I don't see it working because we've got the justice and we've got mental entrapment beforehand. We've got justice, things being made fair and just and correct, and then moving on, leaving troubles behind. That could have been you. That could have been you thinking I've got everything I need to like sort this out, to fix this, you know, and if you look at, you know, the messages, it says, let me take the lead. I'm at a crossroads, choosing which path to take. Have you moved on and worried? We were on hold, but I'm coming back for you. Can you accept me as I am? But then you've also, with this other person, I think you're saying that to your spouse. I think you're saying, you know, I'm going to get help, I know I need to. Will you wait for me? Leave me alone, please. Like, you're trying to like have both. And you're going to end up with neither. What a mess. Please don't be offended if this doesn't resonate. Only if you're sitting here thinking, shit, that's exactly what I've been doing. Like, I'm married and I've been seeing someone else and now I'm losing both of those people. And I want my, you know, husband, or I want my wife. It's a mess, isn't it, really? It resonates for somebody. If it's not your story, please don't worry about it. Just do not worry at all. In fact, if you're in a perfectly happy relationship or marriage, why are you watching tarot? Because mostly you come to tarot when things are messy, you know, you're feeling lonely, you need your community, you need to know other people are going through stuff, get advice. So if it doesn't resonate whatsoever, just don't worry about it. But if you're like, yeah, I've been having an affair, like, maybe, you know, accept some advice, have a think about what you've been doing. Love spell. Let the honey of your soul swell in the depths of love. You know, okay, you know who you're in love with. So whether it's the old person, I shouldn't say old, the original person or the new person, you're in love with one of them, okay? So you have to follow your heart. If you're not in love with either, then don't be with either of them. But you can only be true to your authentic emotions. You can't, there's no point in faking anything. Because if you go back to the original person, you know, you might have love for them, but if you're not in love with them anymore, there's a lot of years to go on this planet being with someone who you don't feel the same about anymore, whether you meant that to happen or not. You know, why are you looking outside of the relationship? And then with a new person, you know, if you don't love them, why are you sending them mixed messages? Why are you you know, putting everything, risking everything to be involved with someone that you view as an empress? I don't think that's your husband or wife because there isn't court cards on this side. You're reminiscing about a past connection there, but there isn't a king or a queen. Here, we've got a king of cups and an empress. and she's reversed and you're upright. So, you know, you're in your cups energy on this side. So I feel like that's you. And then you could be male or female. Don't worry about the genders on the cards. If it's a king, you're slightly more in your masculine energy. If it's a queen or an empress, you know, you're slightly more in your feminine energy. But that's just to do with being nurturing or being more of someone who makes the tough decisions, you know, more authoritative. And the Empress is a nurturer, she's abundant, she attracts people to her, you know, she's very self-contained, like, she doesn't chase, she sits in her power, she can create from zero as many times as she needs to. It's an incredibly, you know, auspicious person. But if you look at all the cards there, it's just so confusing, you know. So many mixed messages. I need to have more fun. I have many sexual thoughts about you. You're too good for me. I don't deserve you. You know, you've been holding someone up on a pedestal and they've gone cold, they've rejected. Or you've rejected them. I don't know what to say to you. It went tits up with this one. It went tits up with the new person. And, you know, possibly it's all this confusion from you. Because clearly, you know, there's an existing connection that's very special and contains many years of memories, you know, nostalgic feelings and emotions. When you look outside of a connection, there's an underlying issue there. It's not done lightly, you know, when there's all those emotions for an established connection. To go outside of the relationship with a third party is not done lightly. So there's something to acknowledge there, isn't there? You know, because if you go round in circles, going back and forth between a new person and an existing person, it's just creating like a shitstorm for everybody. Let me take the lead. I'm at a crossroads. How can you take the lead when you're at crossroads? Do you feel like everyone's on your back? But you caused it. You caused it. And then you're panicking that someone's moved on. I mean, realistically, both of those people deserve to move on from whatever this has been. You have to. You're an air sign, Aquarius, you're very cerebral. You keep thinking things out with fact, but you have to stop thinking with your head and activate your heart chakra. Like, be assertive towards who you love. And if you don't love either of these people anymore, then don't be with either of them. Love yourself, you know? You have to be honest with yourself and with other people. This is your lesson. Live your authentic reality, okay? Not expectations of societal, you know, like norms or traditional like ways of being. Who is it that you want? What is it that you want? And go and do it, you know? Don't be in and out, wishy-washy, creating turmoil and, doing the most, running round behind anyone's backs. Like, that is not respectful. And it's not dealing with the issue, is it? It's papering over cracks. Having things like this going on the side might help to paper over the cracks with this for a bit longer, but something's not. You can have so much love for someone, but not feel 100%, like you're getting everything you need from within that connection anymore. Some contracts expire, and that's just real talk now. Right, I think I've said enough on that one. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 is about yourself, it's about your personal growth. Start listening to your own heart, your own gut. Understand there's a divine plan, and just admit your real feelings, your real authentic feelings. Stop trying to intellectualize everything and fact it out and do what you're supposed to do or what you think you're supposed to do. Stop doing that. What is it you want? What is it you feel to do? What are your instincts telling you? What's your body telling you to do? I just feel like you've had this message in your monthly reading and you've had it. Let me get a soul truth. You've had this, it's like you're not learning your lesson because the message has been the same for the last couple of readings. Spirit guides, please give a soul truth for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to be aware of at this point in time? Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. That's giving me shivers. I love tarot, but that freaks me out. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this. You are on the right path. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Okay? Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean that it's not real. Today's soul action. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Get in touch with spirituality, okay, religion, fate, destiny, the divine, tarot, meditation, go for a sound bath, go for a massage, release any stress, get rid of any mental entrapment, mental imprisonment, forget any fucking expectations, societal, expectations. Get in touch with your body. What's your body telling you? What is your gut telling you? What is your heart telling you? It's not about guilt and it's not about what's the right thing to do. It's about, am I getting everything I need out of this? Or am I just running away from what is going to be a huge, horrible tower? Because yes, it's horrible when the tower's happening, but I told you the tower is replaced by something much better, So we can't be afraid of detonating the bomb if what's going to be built, in place of this is something even better. Sometimes the contract has expired, you've learned everything that you needed to from this person, and it's not something to be regretted, but there just needs to be an acknowledgement that, there's nothing more to be gained from continuing with it. You don't feel like you're growing anymore. You don't feel like you're fulfilled 100%. And it could be uncomfortable for people, and it could be really hard for a while, but then you are free to do what you want as you want. You are free to, explore yourself, through other places, other things, other people, and live authentically, without going behind people's backs, without wishing you were somewhere else, daydreaming about someone else, fantasizing about someone else, wishing, that you didn't have to divide up your time. That can't have been easy to do that. It must have been really complicated and really terrifying, thinking that could be exposed, and this person's become a cold version of themselves because it was so painful, being on the outside of things, being second to this original connection. So much confusion, so many mixed messages, and they just can't do that anymore. So when you don't live your life authentically, you let everybody down.